Here is the next way you can represent a 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication problem. Here we have a grid or an area model. So we're going to find the area of this rectangle and the area of this rectangle to find the area of the entire rectangle. So here is our multiplication problem, 7 times 23. So what we're going to do is we're going to decide which one is our rows and columns. My rows is going to be 7 because that is my 1-digit number. I want my 1-digit number to be my rows. Then I'm going to have 23 be my columns. So here I have 23. That's going to be my 10s and my 1s together. So now I need to decompose 23 into 10s and 1s. Now, I don't have base 10 blocks this time, so I'm just going to have to think of the value of each of these numbers. We have a 2 in the tens place, so 2 tens equals 20. Then we have a 3 in the ones place, so that has a value of 3. So I'm going to type a 3 in the ones box. Now I'm going to find the area of both of these area models. So I have 7 times 20, and I'm going to think of that as related to 7 times 2. So 7 times 2 equals 14. So 7 times 20 equals 140. So that's the area of this area model. And I'm going to put that in the center real quick. Okay, and then I have the same thing that I'm going to do over here with this part of my area model. So I have 7 times 3. Well, 7 times 3 equals 21. So now I've done a lot of the solving, and so I'm going to come down here. So I have my rows times columns, which is going to be my main multiplication problem. So 7 times 23. Now I'm going to break it down into smaller multiplication problems, just like I did with the 2 parts of my area model. So my rows is 7 still, and I'm going to multiply that by my tens, which is 20. And I already found out that that equals 140. So I'm going to put that here. Now I'm going to go on to this part of my area model. So my rows here is 7. The 7 is the same number all the way across. Our rows doesn't change here. So our rows is 7, and my ones is 3. So I would have 3 columns of ones. 3. And I found out that 7 times 3 equals 21. And then my next step is, now that I've had my 2 smaller multiplication problems with the distributive property, then I solved those multiplication problems. Now I'm going to add these together. So 140 plus 21. Well, if I add the hundreds together, I would have 100 here, and I don't have any other hundreds, so I'm going to write a 1. Then I have 4 tens here and 2 tens here. So 4 tens plus 2 tens equals 6 tens. And then I'm going to do my ones. So I have 0 ones plus 1 1. So that equals 1 1. So 7 times 23 equals 161.